Yo, what's up, you guys? It's your boy Three Stacks, and today I decided to test out the paleos. The paleo artifacts. I got fifth place today. It was really cool. Just the format is pretty diverse. I'm not gonna lie, I did play like a majority of just infernoid variants, two infernoid zoos, but it was like a lot of creativity. Just still a lot of different decks. There's even like Dark Synchro out today, which is pretty cool. Like just people are playing a bunch of different decks, which it kind of makes it interesting. I think the that getting Rapier hit to two, it doesn't really hurt the zoo deck, but it also is kind of uh, basically causing other people to just switch to different decks. So the format's not just all about Zodiac anymore, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, I got fifth place today. It wasn't easy, I'm not gonna lie, but let's hop into the main deck. So we got a two Grim Reaper, three Evil Knievel. These are like your ace, basically your ace Boon Coons. These are really like your final playmakers. Like these are the last turn up. You feel me? This guy comes so clutch, like just ripping, just so many insane, like just that one extra trap to give you that push. This guy he came clutch so many times for me today. Like he saved my life. And then this guy, we're just gonna basically call him just like I was saying, Esteban, Raphael, and then two Roni homies. Basically, that's standard for me monster lineup. Nothing really special or remarkable about it, but hopping into the spells. Three that grass. This is like the synergy playmaker of the deck is really really good. Once you get I basically play this because I want to get as many paleos engraved as possible, and once I get those, like hopefully I rip a Evil Knievel, which would just be clutch. If you just rip one of these, but mostly I'm just praying for the frogs and the paleos to go to the grave, and to complement with that we have triple desires. It's a 60 card deck, so even resolving three desires, you're able to play. It's just crazy. So you kind of have to maximize on it. Then triple demise. Demise is a really really clutch one. Of the deck does have good recovery and a lot of draw power. And then starting with traps, the best removal. And then the Book of Moon, the MST. This one's actually my favorite one, Morella. She's basically just free stuff. I like her a lot. And then Lee and Kaya, I like this one a lot too. Especially like when you potted Desires your Ronin Totem, or like when in the Infernoid matchup, naturally they banish your Ronin Totem, so you just play this, put Ronin Totem back. The grind matches are like real, especially like in a 60 card mirror match, like even against like 60 card Infernoids, like it gets grindy. Even for me today, like it was just really really tough. Triple Reckless. This is kind of like by far. This is probably like one of the best traps in the deck. Like just single handedly, what it does for you, just rip. Chain trap. It's really really good. It gives you good synergy with like just all of these guys. Like all these guys, you get just so much synergy off of it. So I think Reckless is like one of the upper echelon traps. It's really really good. Then triple Wabaku. Only one DT, but I think the Wabaku is just like necessity. It's really really powerful. It's like win more. Like it's live more, win more. When you're going into time, like if you're going second, if you can get just that little bit of damage, and just keep that Wabaku, like oof. Especially if you have two Wabakus, like that's game. If they can't Twin Twister the Wabaku or negate it, and to complement with that, actually a threatening roar. It was gonna be two threatening roars, three Wabaku and two threatening roars, but one of them I ended up putting as a Stormy Mirror Force. So yeah, these are basically like your live more, win more cards, definitely, and absolutely chainable. So you just get free summons, and then you're set for next turn. That's really all you need with this deck is like that. You're just praying next turn, next turn. Make that Opabinia, make that TA push. You feel me? Yeah. Then the Mirror Forces, we've got three Quaking, three of the actual Mirror Force, and one Storming. A little different from the typical lineup of five, but it came clutch today so many times. Like it just really helped me. I only lost once today, and it was really really sad. I actually bricked and drew three potted desires, three potted desires, a grass looks greener, and I think a artifact scythe, if I'm not mistaken, and that was just a horrible hand. But yeah, the seven mirror forces, and then for the best barrier in the game, it is really clutch because if you actually have a Sanctum and Barrier in tandem, you basically can stop all forms of extra deck summoning, and you can stop, for example, Ritual, because just in case Ritual is a thing right now, so yeah. Sanctum and Barrier stops pretty much every summon except for Tribute and basically, Blue Eyes Alternative. Triple Strike, double Lost Wind, and one Warning to sum up the trap lineup. Pretty much your major play stoppers. Lost Wind and Strike and Warning are really essential and powerful in the Inferno matchup because if you have any of these, you're able to respond to Deviati. Without these, like even today, like somebody actually hit me with a Deviati and it was devastating. But the cool and also funny thing was I had sighted in one of my moral attacks, right? And so even the Deviati, because he had summoned the Satamis and Deviati, and even though the Deviati resolved, I was able to chain Sanctum because he blew up my Sanctum, so I was able to chain Sanctum, bring out Moral Tech, and then Sanctum and Moral Tech basically just went off, and I killed his Deviati, and I killed his what's his name, Saitamis. Well, I attempted to kill the Saitamis, then the chain tributed itself and banished one of my Paleozoics from grave, but nonetheless, I got rid of the two monsters with this one trap. Even though he blew up my back row, I was left with no back row, but he was left with no field. So it was a cool interaction, and it actually was really clutch. So Sanctum is definitely one of the absolute most powerful traps just in the game. And so yeah, but basically you really for that matchup, you just really have to come correct. So having any of these traps is essential. And one sad thing I will say is that Dinko Seka is truly a threat. If somebody can first turn Dinko you, it's basically like you have to pray that you can draw your frogs. You have to pray that you can either draw your frogs or just pray that you draw pot or grass, something that's just not a handful of traps. So that was sad because it happened to me even today. Just getting Dinko'd, it sucks. And the extra deck is not very complete. It's actually missing basically some standard stuff. Sky Cavalry Centura. I may incorporate another Opabenia and another Anomalocaris, but this is what I took today. So I'm just gonna show you what I was running today. The Durandal and the Pleiades. Really cool antics with the Sanctum tricks. Just basically bow, redirect, pop, special, just go off. Really cool. Fix the hands. And Pleiades, because he's just really powerful going into time, putting that pressure on board. And then triple TA. This guy's just so clutch. It's everything in my main deck, even if I don't run a certain card, I can catch one. Basically, and it's really funny because his tongue is out. So basically, any card I don't have, I don't main deck Dark Hole Raigeki or, stuff like Torrential, for example. So I can catch one of those from my opponent, negate his Torrential, negate his Raigeki, set it to my field, and there you go, you got your own Raigeki. So it's not just the fact that he can negate cards, and pretty much when you make him in one turn, if he lives, you're allowed to just make another one for free. But it's a sense that everything that he can negate, he can set it. If it can be set to your field, then he takes it. So it's he's really clutch. He's an overpowered card, I really believe so. There's too many times today where I actually, got really powerful staples that I don't even run. I don't mean that Twin Twisters. I stole a Twin Twister today. I stole a D-Barrier. I stole a Storming Mirror Force. I stole a Pot of Desires. It's just so clutch, different interactions. I even stole a Soul Charge and just Soul Charge from my own Totally Awesome because I had two in the extra deck, but one of them I used to recycle my Opabenia. So it's just it was crazy just what he does for the deck is it's just incredible because basically whatever deck you play against, you can take their staples, and if their staples work for you, that's even more blessings for yourself. And 2 Opabenia, 1 Anomalocaris. I'm definitely gonna put this at 3 and 2, and Cat Shark, Daiguso Phoenix, and Utopia Future. So yeah, I do have space in the extra deck for other stuff, but yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna put another on Malakaris and Opabinia, Sky Cavalry Centura, probably two of him, and like a Gachi Gachi perhaps. And for side decking, so today I was side decking my favorite staple, Triple Raw Spear mode. Always and forever the best card. Double Lava Golem. I don't like 1-for-1 exchanges no more, so these guys are much better than Kaiju's to me. Maxi, the Grim Reaper, and the Moral Attack. Mass Cure Acid, one Mass Change the second, and two Twin Twisters. This is more or less basically just for the mirror match. You want these in-phase blowouts when you're going first, especially when you're going first and you set up with your Swamp Frog. You can just play this on the in-phase, blow up all spell and traps, and you've won the Paleozoic matchup just sitting with this 2600 beater. Excluding the fact that you went first, you got the chance to set up your board, so it's just like it's a blowout. Now double Dark Pole and also the Raigeki. And so yeah, tell me what you guys think of the progress so far. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. But yeah, tell me what you guys think of the progress this far. Sorry if I kind of basically just talked a little bit too much, over explained certain things, but I basically just wanted to let you guys know what's up, and plus I'm pretty high and I'm tired at the same time. But I definitely just wanted to show you guys the deck, show me basically where I'm at with it, and I may or may not play this format, but it's between Zodiacs, and of course my classic Heralds. But yeah, God bless you guys. Have a wonderful day. Y'all be safe. Take care of your business, and you'll be hearing from us soon. Peace.